my god.
It's okay to be gay, let's rejoice with the boys in the gay ring.
So I was going through my bank the other day and I noticed I have 11 crystal acorns. And from what I'm aware, I think they give like 50,000 farming XP. Honestly, let me go ahead and pull that up real quick just to kind of see what exactly I'm looking at here. Yeah, they give 50,000 XP for planting. And I don't remember if they instantly grow or not, but I kind of bought one of all the instant grow potions just to kind of see which one it could be. Obviously, I think it's most likely going to be either the woody or the fruity, if anything. But I don't think either of them work. But let's go ahead and chop this down real quick. And let's see if this instantly grows or if I need to use one of these. Okay. So it does look like it instantly grows. So I don't need any of those. It's been years. I think I planted this since like the day I could do it, which was probably 5 years ago. So I quite frankly don't remember. Actually, more than 5 years, probably 5.5 years ago. So don't really remember how that worked. But I guess that's some nice confirmation to get half a mil. Actually, what was that, like 620k XP? I think it was. I think it's a bunch. But I'm just gonna hold these off until I'm like, you know, again like 600k away from 200 mil, just to knock it out.
Take a bath in it, man, if I only had half of it. If you only knew the half of it. Father, please forgive me, for I know not what I do.
Is this the pet or something? Yeah, I assume that's the pet. Oh, okay, so that is the collection then? Okay. I still want my third crest. That'd be really nice. Alright, about to get my 500 pages for the double surge, and I got it in 36 laps. Not too sure if my fastest lap is supposed to be 7 minutes and 4 seconds or 7 minutes and 40 seconds, but I guess that's just jagex for you. But let's go ahead and make this real quick. I think you just do study. Yeah, do not do double escape. That is not what I want. And I will go for double escape sometime in the future, which is not anytime soon, or probably like long time from now, like probably another, like, you know, 7-8 months from now. It's not going to be anytime this year at least, because I really don't ever use escape to begin with, so I'm not really too much in a rush for that. But just kind of go ahead and test this out real quick, because I kind of want to see how this works. I've seen it used, but I don't know how exactly it works. Okay, so essentially you could use it twice like a regular ability. Okay, that works for me. Then obviously with mobile, you can pretty much do it 4 times every 10 seconds. So that's pretty swag. I got it. Ah. I got it. Don't tell me you're AFK, you prick. Oh, I'm like, don't tell me you're fucking AFK this time again.
Toxic as hell, of course. Now I'm gonna be here all alone. It's not be fun anymore.
Feels bad, man. Alright, so I just got the Amulet of Forsaken, so I might as well go ahead and unlock my last relic that I have got going on here. Perfect. Sacrifice that shit. Perfect. And there you go. So I have all of the relics now, which is fantastic. Then also on top of that, I also got 3 corrupted sigils. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Aram's staff for that. Yep, use that. I'm going to use my Carol's crossbow for that. Yep, and then this is the only melee weapon I have. And I haven't got my collection yet. So I got this years ago, back when I did Barrow's Fort Mauritania task. So I'm not exactly attached to it, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, right here. So got to get another one anyways in the future, so I might as well go ahead and use that up. But there we go. So now I have all of the tier 71s, and tier 80 comes from next. Don't plan on doing that anytime soon, but it's just nice to have for if I ever end up doing next sometime in the future to, you know, simply have it. So I kind of fucked up when it came to getting 200 mil attack and HP at the same time, because originally I had it on my spreadsheet here that I changed it now, but before it was pretty much just dividing the XP I had left to get an attack by 3.333, and it turned out that's not the right way to do it. It's actually multiplying it by 0.333 in order to get it. At first you don't really think it's going to make much of a difference, like just off the top of my head it sounds about right, but that actually makes a difference because I'm going to end up with an extra million HP XP. So in turn of doing that, because I still, like, I mean, I changed a lot of things in order to get them both at the same time. You know, like I might as well just stick through it and knock it out. I mean, it's not that big of a deal to get tunable like attack a bit later. It's not that big of a deal. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do jacket trades of my daily challenges for pretty much 16 days. And put them onto attack so I can get those two at the same time. So it's going to be a bit obnoxious, but oh well. It's not that big of a deal. But so I guess I'll get 200 mil attack in 16 days, and pretty much like the following week I'll get 200 mil archaeology and crafting after that. And then I might put farming along with those two, because it's going to be very close as well. So I might get all three of those at once. We'll see, because if I've had like a week on farming, then I'll just postpone it. But I'm kind of thinking it might be like a day or two, or maybe even before, because archaeology I pretty much have a lot of it banked. Crafting I pretty much have a lot of that banked. So those will probably take me, let's just say, a week and a half each. So I'm not really expecting it to take too long. But anyways, dailies and jacket trades for attack for the next 2 weeks, because I'm a dumbass. So a friend of mine was going through and making primal extracts for Herblore XP, and I was kind of getting me thinking. I was like, I'm kind of curious how much XP per day you can get with that. So I went ahead and I did the math for it. I'm going to go ahead and pull that up here in a second here. So as you can see here, it's pretty good. So obviously the base XP for each primal extract is 145 XP each, and then I'm factoring the 6 and 2% for the outfit, you know, total of 8% extra. And then also, so pretty much you get 6 fruits, for example, from the carambolas, and you get 6 pulps per fruit, and there's 7 total batches. And then it's a total pulp, so 252 per farm run, essentially. And that's just for fruits. And then you have the cactus for the golden dragon fruits, which is 3 patches for, 3 fruits each, 6 pulps, I guess 72 per run. And the same with the bushes ones. So that's a total of 464 pulps per run. And I'm thinking I could probably easily do 3 runs a day, probably 1 in the morning once I get off work, and then once before I go to bed. And that's a total of 1392 a day. Then after the master outfit, you get an extra, I think, 10% more, I think it was. Yeah, 10% off of the fruit and bush. And after green fingers, which is an extra 3% off of all of those. And that gives you a total of 1473 a day. And then obviously you multiply those 1473 by the XP you get per primal extract, and that gets you 230k a day. Now I'm not too sure how accurate that is, but it's definitely pretty accurate enough. I'll at least tell you that much. I didn't really ever consider doing primal extracts for XP, but now that that is an obviously pretty viable option, that's not really a problem. I mean, even if I did the rest of Tomb Herblore, that'll only take, I mean, a little over a year, about a year or so, and that's obviously assuming I don't make anything else besides primal extracts. So I'm kind of going, okay, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and make Elder Overloads with the rest of my potions from here on out. Probably won't make any Holy Overloads ever again. I do have like a little over 1,000, so I can still use them. I just kind of think from here on out, I'm just going to stick to Elder Overloads because I do give an extra 4 levels, which does add up to be a decent bit. And really the only reason I never made more than I was going to because of XP. But primal extracts are obviously going to be easily make up the difference that I need. So yeah, I think from here on out, I'm just going to focus on Elder Overload. Alright, so I'm pretty much all done with essentially using everything. I mean, I'm sure I could go get more stuff. I could get more Searing Ashes. I could get, you know, more wines. Well, that's what they can make, but don't know why I made so many unfinished potions. I think I might have put those in the potion maker invention machine thingamajiggy, and I think I just didn't think about it, which is fine. I'll still be able to use all those up without a problem. And then also the sources just for the overloads, but these are all of the extremes I was able to make. I think those are probably all the extremes I'll end up making because, yeah, I am planning on making just all my potions into Elder Overloads, so I think it's a bit overkill, but oh well, what's done is done. So actually, one thing I was just looking at is the fact that I have a bunch of super energies that I can make into adrenaline, so I think that might be the best bet. I mean, 10,000 super energies, I'm getting 204 each. I think I'm using the best setup, but yeah, that's a little over 2 mil XP, so and they'll probably put me at 2 mil left for, you know, 120 herb. So that's not too bad. I'll miss on 500 overloads, which I don't know. I mean, I still might do the crafting this weekend, but I gotta look at how many papayas you can get per hour by using fruit bats or whatever possibly best method is out now. But otherwise, yeah, I totally forgot about that potential 2 mil XP right there. So I decided to start doing the fruit bat papaya method, and I didn't realize how much of a fucking joke that made fletching now. Like, holy shit, can AFK for 70 seconds now. Wow, easy escape by the way. Alright, so I just did a full fruit bat. I finished like 40 minutes, and I only got 200 papayas. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just wait to do that, cause let's just for easy math say that's an hour worth. You know, that's gonna take me 50 hours to get all the papayas I need, and quite frankly, I really can't be asked to do 50 hours. So
Really?
oh, feels bad, man. I thought you invited me to your special little party. Like I
No.
thought we were all gonna go in and gangbang KK together or something, you know. But yeah, there's 120.
Honestly, there's a
Alright, so there's the aftermath of pretty much getting 120 herbs, so I think I'm pretty much, at least ignoring the combination potions, I think I'm set for life when it comes to potions, so poggers. And I finally got, I think 2 months now, and I finally got a black salamander, which completed all the salamanders for the breeding log, so I think I'm just gonna like, I guess I'll keep growing these because I still do have the food for, which is the flies or whatever. I still have several weeks worth of that food, yeah, the flies. So I might as well use them all up, and they are free beans to an extent. How much do they give? I think it's like 750 or so. Let's see. 400, you know, give or take. So I guess that's not that bad. And again, if I already own this shit, why not? I stopped buying it a while ago, but still, it's probably still a month worth. And I guess that'll probably be long enough until I get 200 mil farming, so it's free XP too. Is this even a shiny? It is not, but whatever. I'll take it, but there is another one down for that, that breeding log, and holy shit, what a pathetic amount of progress. I just spent the past like 2 days making a bunch of gold bars, so pretty much, I guess I'll just say 39,000 gold bars. But I have pretty much all the gold bars I need to make all my gems into their respective like necklaces and whatnot. Dragonstones, I guess I'll make them into rings or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep them. I don't know what to do with them. Because obviously necklaces I can make them into porters and use them. I mean, I guess maybe I could do necklaces for dragonstones because they might make a better porter someday, and why not? I guess. But as you can see, I have a lot of gems. I think it's like 30-something thousand total. I did the math. Maybe it's a bit over 20, but regardless, I have all the gold bars I need now, and therefore I'll have a bunch of crafting XP and a bunch of porters from that. Pretty cool. So as I'm AFKing harps here for about 2 hours or so, I just have something to say. So I'm going to start playing a lot less after work because kind of like quarantine is kind of coming, like more lenient, I guess you can say. Things are actually opening up. So I'm not going to exactly be playing that much post, you know, AFK during work and whatnot. So with that said, also, I'm also pretty much done, at least for the time being. I don't know if I'll pick it up in the future, but who knows, I'd like to, but playing my hardcore, because I just don't really, again, I don't play much during my free time anymore, and it's kind of hard to play 2 accounts while working. It's not really that viable. I tried it for a while, and, well, doing like fishing and divination is easy, but anything else is kind of a bit more difficult. But yeah, like, I mean, we'll see how this all goes, because who knows if I'll actually continue playing in general in a few months, but we'll see just for the time being, I guess, at least, well, definitely not for the time being, just permanently, I guess, unless something crazy happens. I will be playing a lot less in my free time, so we'll see what comes of that. So yeah, I guess it's kind of bad if I all of a sudden don't do my dailies for a single day. I guess it kind of proves my point that I'm probably drifting away here. Alright, Austin, it's been a while since I've completed something, but I just completed the Bagrada Rex breeding log. So given what I said in one of the last few clips, yeah, I think I'm just going to call it quits. I haven't really logged on, I think, for almost 2 weeks now, so I think it's kind of confirmed that I really only played the game during quarantine, and once quarantine was pretty much like ended, it really didn't appeal that much to me, so it was fun past couple of months. It was a nice little jump in for something to do while there wasn't really much to do. But otherwise, you know, I think this game pretty much really is part of my past now, which I accepted a lot last year, and then obviously quarantine happened, and I was like, I need something to do, and I did, and again, I was grateful it was there for me to come back and kill a few months, but now that life is resuming, I think it's time to say goodbye until we get quarantined again next year. So, I guess for the time being, goodbye.